Hello everyone and welcome back. If it's your first time here, please take a moment to subscribe and give me a follow on Instagram. The robot overlords appreciate it. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Real Steel Shade, which is my very first karambit. Want to find out if this knife is a knife you can actually carry, or is it too weirdly shaped to fit in the tiny pockets that you're used to? Glide on through those close-ups and we will get started. The Real Steel Shade is designed by a Polish knife designer who goes by Poltergeist Works, and it is manufactured by Real Steel, which is a Chinese company with over 15 years of experience in the production of knives. The Shade is a small folding knife featuring a frame lock, which means that when the knife is open, the blade is securely locked into place by a piece of the outside of the frame itself. This is a strong locking mechanism, and it ensures that you don't accidentally close the blade on your hand when it's in use. One side of the handle is black G10, which is a lightweight and strong material made from layers of fiberglass and resin, and the other side is stainless steel with a black titanium nitride coating. I like the gold pop of color from the screws, the back spacer with the ring, and the pocket clip. Speaking of the clip, the knife comes with a folded over wire pocket clip. And this is my first knife with a wire pocket clip, and I really like it. It's very simple and unobtrusive. While the clip looks like a deep carry pocket clip, the ring is still going to be sticking out above your pocket. While it makes it easy to pull the knife out of your pocket, it isn't what I would call discreet. The knife shape is also pretty unique, but it's what I would consider bulky, so it may never fit in my pockets, unfortunately. The Shade's blade length is 2.36 inches, with an overall length of 6.73 inches when it's opened. The blade grind is a simple, flat grind, and there's a nicely chamfered hole in the blade that you can use when you open the knife. The blade steel that I have is a black coated D2 steel. The knife also comes in a plain satin blade if you don't want the all black one like I have here. D2 is a reasonably priced tool steel with good edge retention and decent toughness. The downside is that D2 is considered semi-stainless, so you're gonna want to clean and oil the blade after use to avoid any corrosion. The black coating on this blade though should help reduce the risk of corrosion quite a bit, so keep that in mind if you choose the non-coated version. The Shade has a blade shape that I haven't talked about yet, and it's called a hawkbill. And as you'd imagine, it got its name because it's shaped like a hawk's beak. The hooked curve of the blade works a bit like a sickle, and it helps keep what you're cutting in the center of the blade. The shape works for utilitarian needs like gardening, pruning, breaking down boxes, but it can also be very good for more tactical and defensive use as well. The overall design of this knife with the curved hawkbill blade and the finger ring is generally referred to as a karambit. This name and the knife design itself originated in Indonesia as a tool to use for pruning roots, harvesting rice, and other agricultural tasks. The karambits that first appeared in Indonesia in the 11th century may not have had the finger ring, but as time passed, this feature was added to the design and it eventually became a standard feature. This ring allows you to free up your hand to grab or pick up items without having to put the knife down. Over time, karambits shifted from being strictly agricultural tools to also being used for fighting and defense. The curved blade made it effective in standard grip as well as reverse grip. The ring helped keep the knife from slipping or being knocked out of the hand, and eventually the karambit design spread to countries near Indonesia such as Malaysia, the Philippines, and others. In modern times, the karambit is widely associated with the warrior culture and it is iconic in Southeast Asian martial arts like Penchak Salat, Eskrima, and Kuntao. One of the things that fascinates me about the knives is their history. The knife is one of the first tools humans made, so there are unique knife designs from tons of different cultures and time periods all around the world. Definitely take a look at my research links in the video description if you're interested in reading more about this. Okay, history, rambling over, back to the review. I think the price on this knife is pretty reasonable at about $60. I love the look of the black G10 with the gold accents. There's something really sleek about this, and even with the gold and the black titanium coated side, it looks awesome. I also like the look of the gold pocket clip. It really fits nicely together. When a knife has different materials on each side of the handle, I think that's a little strange. While I like the look of both sides, I wish it was consistently one or the other, but that's what I get for liking symmetrical things. I also wish they made a mini karambit style where the hole was smaller and fit better for people like me who have tiny hands. But I understand that's probably a small market. So for those who care, the nail polish that I am wearing is actually, they're just press-ons with a little bit of gold polish. I'll put the gold polish in the description. As always, I try to end with something inspirational, something nice, because everything is just a raging dumpster fire. So, my inspiration or cheat code for you all today is if you're looking to try adding something new to your morning scrambled eggs, try adding a little bit of cream cheese. I know, it sounds weird, but it's really freaking good. So that's it. That's all I got. If you can, please subscribe or share my channel with your friends. I would appreciate it. It helps the channel grow and can help more people find out about me. So thank you everyone for taking the time to make it to the end. My self-esteem thanks you. No carrot.